I'm feeling pretty down today about George Michael's passing, because not only was he a great musician, but he also was an amazing LGBTQ activist, and he has reshaped largely the cultural idea of how masculinity should be performed. Despite him making this difference, though, there's still a lot of people out there who believe that men should not express their feelings because it makes them seem weak or less than. A lot of people associate it with men being more feminine when they express themselves, and anything feminine in our culture is deemed less than. And that's a huge stigma that we need to overcome, and being a man with depression is very difficult when it comes to that, because we're often criticized for vocalizing our feelings or our apathy or our condition. I can honestly say that I have encountered more often than not people telling me, well, oh, quit complaining and get over it, or man up and just get through it, or, and I will, this has been told to me, quit being a pussy, you'll be fine, with regard to depression. And I've just gotten to the point where I rarely articulate my feelings to anybody unless they are within my close-knit group of friends, because they understand that these type of stigmas exist and they don't want to perpetuate them. A lot of men are prone to taking their lives, or prone to not getting help for their depression, because they are afraid of receiving this type of reaction or response. And I think it's important for us as a culture to realize that we cannot treat men like they are unfeeling, emotionless automatons who do nothing but work to be breadwinners and play sports and do all of these things that our culture seems to romanticize as being associated with masculinity. It needs to stop. When I was in high school, the primary thing that I was bullied for was being not masculine enough, and that really is one of the largest things that's ever fueled my depression. And I've had to work really hard over the past few years to realize that the way I perform my gender is unique. I shouldn't have to be judged by it. I am the person I am because that's how I've grown to be, and that doesn't make me any less of a man than I was before. I may not know how to change a tire properly. That doesn't make me any less of a man. I may not really enjoy fishing or hunting. That doesn't make me any less of a man. I do not like sports, really. That doesn't make me any less of a man. What we need to do is shift our definition. What makes the gender performative idea of man versus the gender performative idea of woman, because these are shifting things. It's a spectrum, it's fluid, and we need to stop hating on people for feeling different. Anyway, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with whomever you may think may benefit from it, and stay tuned for my next episode of Disempowering Depression, which will be happening next weekend. Thank you.